Alright, we are back and we are discussing the major news coming out of the Elimination Chamber 2025. John Cena just turned heel on us.
John Cena just turned heel.
The spinner belt guy.
John Cena just turned heel.
Just turned heel on us, and like in the biggest way possible. I couldn't believe it.
The guy that's done over however many Make-A-Wish
Dude, he was doing
things,
them before the show. With
doing
kids,
them before
like,
the show.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
The guy that comes out wearing like light blue and pink and
Green
kids
and
love
orange.
him. He's fully against...
Winifred couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it at all. You're fully against like what was happening with The Rock and Cody. I mean, he's all about Cody being the undisputed champion and representing the company in the biggest babyface, good guy if you will, way possible. And this guy that no one ever thought... when you think of John Cena, you think of such a good guy, such a babyface, not only as WWE, but as a person in general. To see his character turn and go heel...
He's the only guy to never do it. Like, no one ever thought Hogan was going to do it when he did the NWO in 97. And no one ever thought Cena was going to do it, and it is just brilliant. Let's break it down. So, Cena obviously wins the chamber. Cody comes out to greet him, says, "G'day, congrats, I'll see you at Mania." The Rock comes out. Now, Cody has to make a decision. And Cody has to say to The Rock, "Yep, I'm going to join you, or you can get stuffed." And in basically those words, he told The Rock to go F himself. If you haven't seen it, it's on our TikTok. Go look at our reactions. It was fantastic.
Not only our reactions, but I think the whole world's reactions.
Dude, the whole stadium was like...
Oh, like Cody Rhodes, the babyface of the company, the best babyface that we've had for years and years and years now, just dropped an F-bomb on national television. The crowd was just, what? Like, insane. So... oh my God, what a segment.
It was fantastic. Cena was cheering for him. Cena was going, "Yay, good job." Like, tell The Rock, "Yeah, good job." And then he goes for a hug, gives him a hug, and he holds it a little bit longer. And then the camera pans to The Rock. The Rock does that. That's enough. And then Cena's face goes from haha to... oh man, it was...
takes a step back.
What?
What's happening
What?
here? What does this mean? I mean, Cena... he's obviously like a professional actor, so just his facials alone, that you just like, hey, what's going on here? The camera pans in a little bit more. We see what's going on with Cena. He backs up, shakes his hand, and then boom! Big old low blow to Cody Rhodes. John Cena has just turned heel on the biggest babyface in the game, Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Crazy.
Blows
absolutely
my mind.
Insane.
I couldn't believe it.
Cody Rhodes then hits the ground, and no one sees it coming. The whole audience is just stopped, shocked so much. Cody Rhodes' watch then falls off of his wrist. John Cena then takes the watch and hits Cody Rhodes in multiple times to open up Cody Rhodes and to make him bleed. That is just the ultimate heel turn, to hit someone while they're down and to make them bleed.
If you don't know, that watch was Dusty Rhodes that he pawned off back in the day to make money when they were broke. That then guys from the WWE ended up tracking down and giving it back to Cody. So the watch isn't just any old watch. That is like mint storytelling stuff right there. And then Cena picks up the belt, the big gold over there, and just smacks him over the head a couple of times.
Multiple times.
Travis Scott and The Rock get involved. They start slapping him and
as The
whipping
Rock's standing back and watching John Cena do this, the realization cuts in that, hang on a second, they wanted a corporate champion. They wanted someone to sell their soul. The person who we never thought would sell their soul was John Cena. Oh, wow. Crazy.
Didn't see it coming a mile away.
Oh, chills, guys.
Legit
absolutely chills.
Craziness.
So then as it goes on a little bit more, John Cena then holds down Cody Rhodes. Travis Scott comes over, and I'm not too sure. I kind of get a little bit lost at why he was there, but we'll go over that real quickly. Holds him down a little bit. The Rock then turns and takes off his belt. The belt has Cody Rhodes on it, and underneath the name Cody Rhodes, it's got the date that Dusty Rhodes passed away. He takes it off and whips the back of Cody Rhodes. Oh, man.
It's just fantastic.
How do you describe the emotion that we were feeling at that stage? Like, shock, awe,
surprise,
disappointment,
disbelief.
You know,
it was just nuts. I just never predicted that coming at all.
Insane.
I thought maybe there was more of a chance of Cody turning heel.
Yeah, yes, and Cody did come out wearing all black.
Yeah.
So if you don't know wrestling
So
too
did The
much,
Rock.
black is someone coming out wearing black is a typical heel. A heel wears black when a babyface, a good guy, wears all color. John Cena was wearing color. Cody was wearing black. Right there, you kind of just like, oh,
Just
okay, this is what's going to happen.
Just to make us doubt ourselves.
Oh
a
my god,
little
crazy.
bit.
So then after the beating happened to Cody Rhodes, John Cena stands above Cody Rhodes and puts the foot on the back of his head.
Face down too, just
Face down. The Rock comes over and stands next to John Cena to see them unified together to be the ultimate heels that this decade, would you say, has ever seen?
Well, you could say Rock and Roman last year was big, but you could argue this is even bigger.
I mean, how much of a twist there was? This is just huge. WWE just keep giving us so much more shock and surprises.
They're definitely
keep
cooking, that's for sure. They're definitely cooking.
They are. Telling us that it's unpredictable of what they're going to show us next. I never thought in a million years that John Cena would turn heel. So, Sharpy, just it's such a huge question, but please, mate, go on a tirade. Where does it go from now? 1 month and a bit out to WrestleMania, guys, when we recorded this, early March 2025. Just go, Sharpy, go, please.
I could just see Cena being a menace for the next 6 months. And I could see him turning back to face probably right at the end as his actual farewell. Totally, that would be fair enough. But I think right now we're just going to enjoy the next 6 to 8 months of him just being an absolute menace. He could bring back Dr. Thugonomics, talk shit, rap. He's still got that in his arsenal. His mind is so switched on. He could do that at the drop of a hat. He could also be like a corporate suit-wearing serious dude. Stone-faced, absolute assassin going out smashing dudes. He's an actor now, so he's got that range that he could do whatever he wants to do.
He's a real cold face when he comes out, anything.
He could be fiery, he can do whatever he likes. I think it's going to be fantastic. And I think it basically tells us he's winning his 17th World Championship this year.
And I kind of hope he does a heel. So we know that John Cena's been in it for such a long time now. So when you've been in the industry for such a long time, you learn. So he's learned from the best heels in the game by still staying a babyface. He's been on the road by the best heels in the game and said, I don't understand why you do this. And then they've given him tips on how you could do it. I think now's the time where John Cena's going to go, I've never turned heel, but I've had so many ideas and wanted to flex my muscles in being a bad guy so much that now is the time that he does it. This is going to be storytelling at its finest. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of John Cena coming out to the ring now. I think we're going to get a lot of John Cena on webcam footage or maybe posting something
satellite.
Via satellite.
Cena's joining us tonight. Like, yay! Via satellite, you know. Oh, God.
Wearing a black hat, saying very little, real poker face. This is the reason why I did that. This is the reason why I did this. And all you silly audience out there are never going to understand it. And I don't care. This guy is going to do some of his finest work. But
right
yes,
at the end.
Right at the end, I believe he is going to turn back to being a baby face. But then, does he turn back to being a baby face, Sharpy? By turning on The Rock.
Yeah, he could. He very well could.
Or
could be an inside job. It could be get in there to help take him down in the long run. Who knows? But I'm going to enjoy the ride that they're going to take us on this year.
So much.
I think at his last match or whatever it is he does in December, he will. It might even be a John Cena pay-per-view or something that they're going to do. So he might just pass the torch to whoever, Cody, Randy, whatever he wants to do. It's up to him. I think the next 6-9 months are going to be fantastic. Does he win the title at Mania?
Oh, does he win the title at Mania? It's a tricky one.
Of course he does.
You think?
Of course he wins the title at Mania.
Yeah, I don't know.
WrestleMania, and he's standing there going like this with his 17th World Championship. He has to. Yes.
If he does win it at Mania, I think he's going to drop it before the end of the year because this is the farewell tour for John Cena. So if he holds on to the belt for quite a couple of months, I wouldn't complain with that.
Bring back the spinner.
Especially doing a heel turn as well, I wouldn't complain with that as well. We all love John Cena and are very, very excited to see the heel turn of John Cena. But Did we actually, like, see it in the future? Was it ever going to happen? Hell no. No way. So this is just another surprise that WWE have given us, and we absolutely love it. So, Sharpy, any more final thoughts?
I'm just so happy with it. I think that it's going to be some of the best storytelling. I mean, we thought last year with the main event where Cena ran in to help Cody win the title with The Rock and Roman Reigns was good business. I think this year somehow is going to top that, which is just mind-blowing.
That's insane how emotional the main event of WrestleMania was last year, and to think that WWE will top that by how emotional and how locked on we're going to be to the screen. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so good. Once again, just eating up what WWE give us. It's good eating. It's
and heel or
fantastic.
not, Cena winning the title at Mania will be emotional.
So emotional. So emotional. Whether it's a bad emotion or a good emotion.
Exactly right. And I don't think there has to be much interference. I think Cena just finds a way to cheat and win.
Yeah.
That's all he has to do. I don't even care if it's like brass knucks or even like the word life things he used to wear.
Oh, wow. Good
That's
ball.
how he won his first US championship against Big Show at WrestleMania 20. He's now going to go out at WrestleMania 41 and hopefully win. I do want to see him win the world title.
Yes.
I would love to see Cody chase a heel John Cena. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's right.
And then, he can either lose it to Cody or Randy, whoever, later in the year again and pass the torch back. I think it'll be such a fun ride.
Such a fun ride. Can't wait to see what WWE want to feed us a little bit more. Now, I'm just going to quickly touch on this, but we are going to do a little bit of an episode on it a bit later on. WWE have announced that they will be coming back to Australia. I'm going to stop that there, but ask a real quick question. Sharpy, do you want to see heel John Cena come to Australia?
Yeah.
Hell,
I just want to see Cena come to Australia. I don't care what he is. If good guy, bad guy, if he literally walks out and just does that, I'd be like, that was great. I love you.
So, in general, on the show, what would you rate the show that he finished it up in, which is the Elimination Chamber?
The whole rating compared to last year, I thought this show was 5 times better.
So much more better.
But I kind of feel ripped off a little bit because last year's Chamber was fun, but it wasn't that fun.
It wasn't that fun.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. That was one of the best Elimination Chamber pay-per-views I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely, the 10 out of 10 for me as well. But the last segment, what would you give the last segment of John Cena's heel turn?
One of the greatest segments I've
ever seen. Like, props to WWE.
That's up there
Triple
with
H.
Sami Zayn hitting Roman Reigns in the back with the chair
Totally
at the Royal
agree.
Rumble in 2023.
Yes, totally agree.
That level of holy shit.
Yeah.
That's where it was for me.
Yeah.
That's like just some of the best stuff I've seen in such a long time.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. But if you haven't seen it, go back and watch the Men's Elimination Chamber. Even if you don't want to watch the whole thing, just go fast forward to the very, very end because you have to see that segment.
And if you want to see our reactions, they're on our TikTok.
Yeah, they are, guys, because they're big.
As long as
they are big.
As long as they last, they'll be up there. So, yeah, go check them out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.